Are you sleepy, baby? You're moving too much and you're tired. You're so cute. Why does the show cow have to be the hardest one to load?
I don't know. I did not want to have to go through that again, but like I said, we end up having to go through it again. She was upset. Few tears were shed.
Baby, he's about your size. I don't think that's gonna work out. Hey. That's one thing about it, is she is such a good mom.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last video y'all saw, we're making a lot of changes on the farm. Well, today we're making some more. But first, I just want to say, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please go down and hit the subscribe button. It lets us know that you're enjoying the videos, and it'll make sure that you're notified of any new ones. And also, it doesn't cost you a thing, which that's the greatest part. So if you would, please go down and hit that subscribe button. But today, we're fixing to start moving some animals. And we also told you the other day about a villain that we met or we had dealt with at the auction. And we're going to tell you a little bit about that later. But first, while we get things set up, we're going to cut to some footage from a nice little surprise from the other day.
I just got home from work, but I got a text just a little bit ago from Kevin's dad, and he had something really exciting and surprising out here in the goat pen that I want to share with you. Like I said, I just got home, so it's trying to get a little bit dark, but I want to show you exactly what we got going on, because this is not exactly what I was expecting at all. Look at Cicely. She had triplets. One of them did not make it, so we're fixing to remove that one. Look at these little cuties. If you remember, last year Cicely gave birth to triplets and Colton was the only one that survived. But we've got two nice, big, healthy babies, and she's been licking on them and taking care of them. She and Johnny, neither one of them could deny these babies. Oh, they're so sweet. And if you feel their sides, they are definitely been nursing. You can definitely tell. You're so cute.
That one's fat.
Yeah, that one's been nursing a bunch, and that's one thing about it, is she is such a good mom. She is such a good mom. They are so cute. She takes such good care of them, and you know she's not going to let anybody else over in this corner either.
Spot tried to go over there, and then she came up and rammed him.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi.
Oh, it's just like, is something wrong with your child? Oh, you knocked him over.
Kevin's dad was saying is that they were nursing and healthy, and she was definitely taking really good care of them, and she cleaned them up fast too. And she doesn't mind us being out here with them either. That's one thing about Cicely, is she never minds anybody being around her babies. Oh, can you help him up?
Oh, you're stepping on his foot.
Oh, is that what happened?
It's okay.
But yeah, so you remember how I told you in the last one that we separated Blizzard and Rascal so that we could get in this pen, and then so Blizzard didn't, bother anybody? Well, this is precisely why. Although Cicely is the last goat that I expected to come out here and find with babies today. I really, really expected Sparkles to be the one, because, she literally seemed like she was right there on the cusp of having babies. But, Cicely's been very large for quite a while. So we'll keep you updated on how these babies are doing, and hopefully both of these will do okay. Yeah, she is so good with these babies. You did good, sis. You did good, sis. She's a seasoned mama, and she keeps track of everybody. Yeah, she's got her face toward the cat. She's like, you get out of here.
It's okay. That one literally has like the tail of Cicely. It's adorable.
Yeah, that one looks almost exactly like her.
And that one looks
You're
like
not, y'all aren't hitting it in the right spots, guys.
That's called a knee.
Yeah, this one was hitting her belly. Oh, yeah, she's gonna help. Yeah, you're a good mama. You are such a good mama.
Just like back there.
She's like, that's where you go.
She's the best mom we have, probably.
Yeah, she is. She wasn't the greatest to milk, but she does raise some good babies. Because she's always worried about them. Look at this one. Are you just going to crawl up underneath her? He's like, I'm trying to figure this out. Give them about a week and they'll be coming over there and like whacking into her to eat. Fluffy, you need to get out of here before you...
You're going to get hurt. It's okay.
Well, I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about Cicely being all worked up.
It's okay.
But yeah, so super exciting news this afternoon. Like I said, it's always sad when you have losses and, you know, stillbirths like this. But hopefully these other two will stay happy and healthy. Well, we're gonna get out of this pen. That way the cats stay out of here because they are definitely worrying her to death. But we'll come back and check on all three of these guys tomorrow, and hopefully everybody will still be doing well. All right, guys, so it is the next day. It's been almost a full 24 hours. We've been out here multiple times today to check on everybody, make sure we're all doing good. And I figured I'd give you an update on how Cicely and the babies are doing. She has been keeping them here safe and sound in this hut and not letting anybody else around them except for us. She's such a good mama. But looky there. They are both doing really, really good. She's such a good mom. Yeah, you are. Yeah, like I said, she doesn't mind us around them at all because, I mean, she trusts us and she didn't mind us being around her last babies, which she only raised one. And this black and white one was up actually at the entrance whenever we walked outside. So she's definitely taking really great care of them.
Oh.
Yeah, you're so cute.
Happy little baby.
Yeah, they are happy little babies. I'm just so glad that they're doing so good.
So cute.
Yeah, you're such a great mama. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, these babies will be bouncing all around pretty soon.
Hi.
That one's the most curious of the more curious of the two, isn't it?
Hi, you're so cute.
Yeah, she keeps a watchful eye on everybody. Yep, they're both little boys.
It's okay.
I couldn't tell yesterday, and she was so amped up with the cats and everything that I did not want to get her riled up or anything, but yep, they're both little boys again. But that's okay.
We kept Colton.
Yep, we did keep Colton out of the bunch. But sis, you're such a good mom. You really are. You're such a good mom.
She's definitely the best mom we have.
I would say she probably is one of our best. We'll see how everybody else does. We've still got a bunch that are really, really big pregnant.
I think she likes
Yeah, they're friendly little guys. This one especially. Yeah, that colorful one. Or the not so colorful one. The one that looks like Cicely.
the tiny Cicely.
Yeah.
We should need to get her a little red collar and that'd be perfect.
Be just like you, huh, Mama? Hi, Mama. Yeah. Hi, baby.
It's okay, sis.
Are you sleepy, baby? You're moving too much and you're tired. You're so cute. And so are you. Yeah, you are too. You're beautiful.
Okay, we are fixing to be loading up the jerseys. No, we're not getting rid of them, but we've realized that Joe is probably not tall enough to get the job done. But we're going to take him over to Dad's and put him with some of his heifers. That's with Bud, which is his dark, younger Brahma bull, and see if we can't get them bred there. So hopefully we'll have some milk cows in about 9 to 10 months.
Which should be about perfect.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be well by then.
Yeah.
Nope, hang on, girl.
Get something figured out.
I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to try.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Oh, are you going to load up too?
Lucky, good job, baby girl. Oh, Let's see who all
Well,
loads
yeah,
up.
we can get Joe out, but
Come on, Clover. Please, 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 baby girl.
this will be easy. Maybe.
Do not be like that time at the fair.
Hey, grab some of that feed and put
Nope.
it.
Yeah, I
put it
need
in.
some of that feed in there. Hang on, girl. Come here. I'm gonna bring you. Come here.
Some at the beginning. Come on, Clover.
Yeah, come on, girl. Y'all want some feed? Here, just butt it up to that, and then I'll just try to walk her around. You want some feed? Huh?
Come on,
Come on.
girly. Why does the show cow have to be the hardest one to load?
I don't know.
Come on.
You're gonna have to come on up in here.
That's the crazy part is Lucky has never been shown. Clover has. But Lucky jumped right up in there like she belonged. Oh, there goes Bob. He'll be a booger to get out, but come on, Clover. Come on, baby girl.
Let's get over.
He's like, I'm bigger.
Oh, Tubby knows. Thing about it, if we can get extra on there, it's easy to get them off. We just got to get the ones we need on. Oh, there goes Joe. We're gonna have everybody on there except for you.
We really don't need to have loading 2.0 like that one time. Or I guess it'd be 3.0.
She's gonna go.
Okay, there we go. Yay! Nova's like, I'm not doing that.
Do what?
Nova's not falling for that.
Yeah. Oh. Careful now. Joe?
Come on, Bobby.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Hey.
Go,
Come on,
buddy.
Joe. Come on, Tubby. Joe, okay, this is what I'll do now. Since I got them on there, I'll take this over here and
I know, I was like,
don't
if
get out over here. Come on.
the
Y'all
crazy
come on.
steer decides to start running, I don't think I can stop him.
No.
Oh, Tubby heard. No, you're not coming off there. You're going to a different pasture for a little while. Oh, Tubby's pointing the right way and they're not. Come on, Tubsters.
Come on, buddy.
Tubsters.
Come on. Go, go, go. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought.
I know.
Okay, well, now that we got them loaded up, I'm going to take the halter off whenever we turn them out into the other pasture, since they won't be where we're going to see them like every day. We'll see them across the pasture, but not be right up on them because where the other heifers are at. And first, we're going to take them and we're going to put them in the corral down there and let them stay for a couple days and get used to being down there, and then we'll turn them out with the bull.
All right, girls. There's one. There's two. Hey,
Go,
go on. Go on.
go, go,
Go on, sweetie.
go.
Yes, you don't know what to think, huh? That's my sweet girl. Hey, guys. Got them some company. And that's who? Jasper?
Jasper.
That is Jasper.
Watch out, he's coming too. He's right behind her. Jasper. That's fairly easy.
Yeah. He's a little hoss.
Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy. Now we just gotta get her out of there.
You're a handsome man. Baby, he's about your size. I don't think that's gonna work out. Hey.
You're supposed to be nice.
The girls started it, I will say.
It's usually the way it goes.
Yeah, they're always picking fights. Oh. Goodness, girls.
Hey, I don't want in the middle of it.
Hey, sweetie.
They don't need more. We fed them some up there.
Well, maybe I'll settle down and be nice. Let's hope anyway.
So we got them put in with Jasper. Anytime you put new cows together, they got to push each other around to find out who's boss. And the Jerseys were used to being top dog, and he gave them a run for their money. Like I said, we wanted to stay down there to make sure everybody calmed down. And by the time we left, everything was good and they were all getting along. So they're going to do great down there. Can't wait for them to get bred, and then hopefully we'll be having milk in, like I said, 9 or 10 months. And also, what did y'all think about that nice surprise with Cicely having her babies? It was kind of sad that it was kind of like last year. She had triplets again, but only one of them didn't make it this time, and the others did really well, and they are looking great, and I think they're going to make it okay. So we're super excited about that. So now let's get to the villain of this story. I told y'all about this last video, and this stems back, it actually stems back several months, but this actual part is only like a few weeks. What it is Izzy has been wanting an Angus or a baby calf to raise up to show at the fair. She saved her money, and although it's a big investment, we would rather them spend their money on stuff like that they can get stuff for the future and like make money off of later instead of just buying junk. So she's been looking, and one of the auctions we go to, they post online, and there was the cutest little baby calf that was like 2 days old. Is black with white face splotches on it. She was really interested. We weren't able to go to the auction that day, but they have it where you can bid online. So we're waiting, and we're having to wait several hours because cattle are toward the end. So we wait, and finally here it comes. So they get the bid started off, starts out at a reasonable price, which this auction sells several bottle calves periodically that are for a reasonable price. We just haven't been in the market for one, or they weren't quite what we were looking for, but she just fell in love with this one because, I don't know, it's almost like a panda bear almost. It reminded her of Magic, the cow, my dad's cow. That's one thing that it reminded her of. So we get there, and she's like, man, I really want it. And she just wasn't sure she had enough money. And I was like, look, I will loan you up to X amount to try to get it. And so we went along, and it popped up, started out reasonable. We started bidding, and the price just kept going and going and going. And we actually ended up running that one up a little bit higher than what I told her, because I was like, if we can get it for just a little bit more, we'll do it. But then finally it just got so ridiculous that we just decided to end it at that point. And I was like, sorry, girl, it's just not going to work out this time. So she was devastated about that. And it just so happens that we saw a little later, a guy posted a picture with it, and we recognized who he was. Not going to go into exactly who he is, but we'd had dealings with him before, and I mean, things had gone well and all, and he probably didn't know who he was bidding against at that time. And so since it's online and he was actually at the auction, he wouldn't have known who he was bidding against. So no hard feelings there. We're like, yeah, we just lost out on that one. But he's essentially a cattle trader almost. So she's a little devastated about that, and then whenever she saw or realized that he'd posted a picture with it, then she was even more upset when she saw who it was. And it was kind of funny because after she saw him, she called him Dream Crusher. And then Izzy gets so attached so easily to stuff, which so does Abby. They both do. But she'd already named this calf, and I was like, we don't even know that we're getting it. But she's like, he stole my Lizzie from me. And I'm just like, oh, he did not. I was like, it's not that.
It's how auctions work.
Yes. You win some, you lose some. So then A couple weeks roll around and they have another one, and they post another calf that she fell in love with it. It was just right, small, friendly as a bottle calf. And so we were actually able to go to this auction, and Dream Crusher was there. So he's just a few rows down. He knows the girls from, like I said, our previous interactions, and he was talking to them and everything. He had a dog there and a pet goat, so they were seeing it and everything. Well, here comes this calf, and Izzy's like bouncing up and down, ready to bid. She's ready to get after it. They started off, and it started a little higher than what I thought, but I mean, people bidding, so we started jumping in there bidding too, and then lo and behold, 4 seats down from us, he sees that she's wanting this, and then he starts bidding too.
Yeah. And
so we go, and it's crazy because if we'd have won it, I would have way overpaid for this calf, but it was to the point that we'd already missed out on the one. I know that if she can show it at the fair, she'll eventually make the premium money and stuff back to pay it off. Anything she's bought in the past, she has paid off.
Absolutely.
Because we have loaned them for other animals, and like I said, some people may be like, well, you should just buy, but no, it's not. They've got to earn it. I mean, they get some, we have different jobs here. We have daily chores, which is just the price of living here. If you want to have a nice roof over your head, nice things, games, stuff like that, and animals too, then you're going to have to take care of some chores, which they usually feed and water some of the chickens.
Yeah.
And so
nothing unreasonable.
Yeah, it takes them, if they really get after it, they can be done in about 20 minutes.
Yes.
Usually, though, they don't get after it because they're playing and stuff, too. So it's usually about an hour process. But either way, it's not bad.
No.
And so we have some chores like that. And then we have extra jobs if we need something done or want something done that they can do to earn money. And she's all about doing a chore chart for money. So she'll do stuff like that, whether it's folding clothes. Sometimes it's washing eggs, picking up rocks. I mean, we have just different stuff that needs done that we may not have time to do, or it's not something that's really pressing, but it's something that will allow them to build some work ethic and actually see a result for the money they earn and realize that it just doesn't grow on trees.
Yes.
So we were to that point, back to the auction story. Sorry, I got off in left field there. But so we're bidding on it, and it's going up and up, and he's looking down and can see that she's really wanting this. Now, I'm not... I guess in one essence, I don't really blame him, because I mean, it is a free-for-all, but I know if it was me, a grown adult, and I saw a kid was really wanting, I probably would bow out on that.
And we have before. I mean, there was one time where there was a little boy, he was like 12 or 13, and like, he was well recognized. I mean, he'd been there a bunch, but he wanted, I don't even remember what animal it was. It may have been a goat or something.
Yeah.
But there was something, the girls were kind of interested, but this little boy, I mean, he was lit up. He wanted that because he had like big plans for it. Everybody already knew his plans for this animal. And we and everybody else bowed out. Started the bidding just a little bit and bowed out. I mean, when everybody realized that this boy, that's the animal he was going for, they let him have it. I mean, that's just, I mean, I feel like with a kid, that's kind of how you do.
Yeah, and like I said, so it's not, so, but he wasn't having that. I guess he really wanted this calf, and like I said, since he just bought one before, I don't really know what he's doing with them.
No.
But he ended up, like I said, this one went for a lot more than what I would normally pay, because like, the auctioneer, we know him too, and he's like, come on. I was like, no. I was like, it was ignorant as high as I went. But I was like, just knowing how heartbroken she was before, I did not want to have to go through that again. But like I said, we end up having to go through it again. She was upset. A few tears were shed, and we end up missing out. And so that's where the villain comes. Like I said, not really a villain, but to her, he is. Like, she just does not have any good vibes about him at all, because in her eyes, he's stolen 2 calves from her.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, it is all fair game because it is an auction, but in her eyes, that he's the villain because he stole 2 calves that she was wanting. But we will keep looking, and like I said, I told her just keep saving her money, and then if something else comes along, maybe she'll have enough to get it, because I set limits on what I will allow. Usually, if anything, they have to have at least half the money.
Yes.
I was like, you save up half, I'll meet you with the other half, and then you can pay me back for that. It also works twofold, because whenever they're in debt after they get the animal, it also makes them think too that, no, I need to be saving up to pay this off. I'm not going to blow it. Now I do have some leniency there whenever we're doing stuff. Like every dollar they make, they don't have to do it. Because I mean, they'll help my dad do stuff on the farm. He'll give them some money, and I don't take that. It's like big stuff. Because I'm like whenever you go to the fair and you show, if you get premium money, like big stuff like that, or if they do like some big job, or I'll give them chores around here to work off toward that debt. But whenever they earn like little money here and there, they still get to keep that and use that, because I'm not just going to make them put every dime they earn towards that. Because like I said, they save some back for church to put in the collection plate there, and then also to just save to have money. But like I said, whenever they owe us, whenever they get like big ticket items or do big jobs for us, they'll put that money towards their debt to pay it off. And like I said, they're usually pretty good. Like this last fair, both of them paid off everything that they had off the premium money they had, and they still had money left over. So they did really well.
Yeah, Izzy this time, whenever she got serious about it and he said that we would start looking for a calf, she actually told him, she said, well, I'll pay you my premium money whenever I get it.
Yeah.
And that was her first statement out of her mouth, is she's like, I got a way to pay it, I'm gonna pay you.
Because she does not like debt at all, which we really like. That. Like, we'll go out, like we'll be at town and she'll want something and she'll have not brought any money with her, and so we'll go ahead and pay for it. And as soon as we walk indoors, she's like, I want to pay you my money, and I'm just like, just chill for a minute. We don't have to hit it as soon as we hit the door. But she does not like owing, and so she is really good about that, and I like that we've instilled that in them, because debt is sometimes a part of life, but we try to have as little as possible and try to teach them too that it's better to save up and cash flow from the beginning than have to owe a lot of payments, because interest is a killer when it comes to stuff like that. And plus, sometimes you just got to realize you got to wait to get, there's lots of stuff we'd like to have. She would like to have a new car and somewhat needs it. I mean, we put a quart of oil in hers about every month or so, and I've got an older truck too. I'll say older, it's 12 years old, but I mean, all of our vehicles are paid off, and I just don't want a payment. So I'm like, as long as we can keep doing it, we'll do it. And if we have a major big trip, we'll rent a car, because then that's just a one-time thing instead of having a monthly payment forever. And I was like, whenever we can cash flow it, we'll figure out something then. But we want to teach them that too, that just because you want something, you don't need to just run out and buy the biggest and best. And sometimes you have to work up to that. You may have to get something that might not be exactly what you want, but that will get you by, and then you can gradually work up to the other. And it'll teach them patience and make them realize that you can't just blow and go all the money you earn every time you earn a dollar. And so that's the story with that. Like I said, we don't really think he's really a villain, but like I said, to her, he is. I'm sure she'll get over it eventually. If she ever gets that calf, she'll be over it then. But I don't know if she will before then. But we tried to tell her, he's like, that's just auctions. You don't always get. We've had stuff we've missed out at auctions because I just didn't want to pay what somebody else was willing to pay. And you just got to realize that sometimes you got to let it go. But I think that's where we're going to end it for today. We appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye.
Bye, guys.